Greetings. My name is Dr. Darren E. Wright. I'm an associate professor and the director of field education at the Whitney M. Junior School of Social Work here at Clark Atlanta University. And with me today, I have my esteemed colleague, Ms. Cardia Swift, who is the BSW field coordinator. Today, we are going to take some time to discuss the history of the School of Social Work, its programs, and your role in helping to shape and mentor future social workers in the School of Social Work. Join me on this journey. Atlanta University, established in 1865 by the American Missionary Association, was the nation's first institution to award graduate degrees to African Americans. Clark College, established 4 years later in 1869, was the nation's first four-year liberal arts college to serve a primarily African American student population. Clark Atlanta University was formed with the consolidation of Atlanta University and Clark College in 1988. The Whitney M. Junior School of Social Work is located in Thayer Hall on the beautiful campus of Clark Atlanta University in Atlanta, Georgia. The school was founded in 1920 at the Atlanta School of Social Work. It is the nation's first accredited school of social work at a historically black college or university, and the first to be accredited in the state of Georgia. The school has maintained its accreditation since 1952. Named in honor of its first dean, a social worker and a noted social reformer and civil rights leader, Whitney M. Young Jr. The Whitney M. Young Jr. School of Social Work utilizes an Afrocentric perspective and an autonomous social work practice model to prepare culturally competent practitioners capable of addressing specific psychological, social, spiritual, and economic problems experienced by people of African descent, and to address problems confronted by all people. There are several pioneers and leaders associated with the school. For instance, W.E.B. Du Bois, E. Franklin Frazier, Whitney M. Young Jr., who was the first dean, and Dr. Dorcas D. Bowles, and the current dean, Dr. Jenny L. Jones, are all notable pioneers in social work that are part of the Whitney M. Young Junior School of Social Work. And now that you have had an overview of the historical formation of Clark Atlanta University and its exceptional program of the Whitney M. Young Junior School of Social Work, which was then known as the Atlanta School of Social Work, we will now turn to Ms. Cardia Swift, my esteemed colleague, to provide further insight on the programs, field education, and your connection to mentoring our students as future social workers. Cardia?
Thank you, Dr. Wright. There are 3 programs in the Whitney M. Young Junior School of Social Work. The 3 programs are the Bachelor of Social Work, Master of Social Work, and Doctor of Philosophy. Please take a short pause to read the BSW and MSW mission statements. You can also find the mission statements in the field manual located on the school's webpage or in our cloud-based internship software tracking system, also known as SONIA. Located within the school is the Office of Field Education. The Office of Field Education works with the 2 programs, the BSW, which is the undergraduate program, and the MSW, which is the graduate program. The MSW program has 1 concentration, which is clinical, and 2 foci, which are health, mental health, and children and families. All students are required to complete a minimum number of field practicum hours. BSW students are required to complete 400 hours in the spring semester only. MSW students are required to complete 900 hours over 2 academic years. These requirements are set by the Council on Social Work Education. BSW students complete a minimum of 400 hours during a block placement in the spring semester of their senior year. You will see a schematic of how MSW students obtain their minimum 900 clock hours. The Office of Field Education has team members that work closely with each other and students, field instructors, and sites. Please take a pause to review the contact information of the team. Thank you for choosing the Whitney M. Young Jr. School of Social Work at Clark Atlanta University, where we make a way or we find a way.
Thank you, Mrs. Swift. And thank you, our valued partners, for choosing to partner with the School of Social Work as we continue our endeavors to mentor the next generation of social work practitioners. We cannot do this without you.